Hello guys, I'm here with one of the official candidates of Mr. International 2023. I'm here with Ryan Larson representing United Kingdom. Hi
Hello.
Ryan,
Hi there. Nice to be here.
how are you Ryan?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. So how long you been here in the Philippines?
I've been here about 2 months this trip. I was here once about 4 or 5 years ago for a modeling contract, but I came back recently to see some friends and just relax for a bit, and I'm
Well,
here.
and all right, and tell me what made you decide to join Mr. International?
I had a few friends that have joined the pageant, and it seemed like a wonderful opportunity to enter the foray of pageantry. I've never done a pageant before. I've been offered in the past, but just had conflicts and wasn't able to do so. And being able to do it with friendly faces and with good friends seemed like a great experience and a good opportunity to see parts of the Philippines that I've never seen.
So meaning this is your first time to join the
This is
pageant.
my first time joining a pageant. Yes,
How is it like to be the first time in joining the
it's
pageant?
exciting. Um, it's. I'm excited for the experience. I'm excited for the camaraderie.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure I'm going to have 25 new best friends in a week's time, and I'm just excited to be part of something bigger than myself.
Which is harder for you, being a model or joining the pageant?
Unclear. I'm still new at the
Uh,
pageantry. Um, you don't have to speak as often as a model, but I happen to like speaking, so that's all right. I think they both bring their own challenges, and they both have their own benefits. You know, things that we can I can learn from both. So I'm excited to see what I can learn and grow as a person from the pageant.
Tell me what are the hardships that you have encountered being a model?
The hardships I've encountered being a model. Well, I'm an international model, so I travel. I go from country to country, contract to contract. Istanbul and Thailand, and the Philippines, and Dubai, and all over. And for me, some of the hardships would be being away from home for an extended period. You can't really see your family while you're on a contract. But honestly, many of the things that are difficult are also most exciting. Sometimes I've been to a country where I don't speak the language, so I have an opportunity to learn the language. I don't know the culture, so I have an opportunity to learn the culture. And for me, that's the best part of traveling, anyway. So that is exciting for me. I always like to see the silver lining with the challenges because I think every challenge exists to teach us something and to help us grow.
So you mentioned a while ago that you've been here for several years working as
Not
a
exactly.
model.
I came several years ago,
Uh-huh.
and then I left.
Uh-huh.
And then there was a pandemic, and then I wasn't able to get back because of the lockdowns. But shortly after the lockdown ended, I came back briefly, and I was here in January of this year to film a movie, and now I am back.
Oh, and what Tagalog words did you learn?
What Tagalog words have I learned? Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat.
Wow.
Kamusta man ka? Mahal ko kita.
Mahal kita.
Mahal
Something
kita.
like- Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It seems
just
like you're a
the
Filipino.
important words.
It seems like you're not having a hard time to speak in Tagalog.
I love languages. I think communication is critical and important, and so many people in my country only speak, the King's English, and that's it. And I think it's really important that we learn other languages and other cultures and get to communicate with each other. And for me, everywhere I go, I try to learn a little bit of the language. I try to learn a little bit of the culture. And so I wish I had the opportunity to learn more Tagalog, more Filipino, and I hope to have the opportunity to do so.
All right. So, being the first timer to join the pageant, is it really important that when you join to the international pageant, you need to speak in English or you need to use the international language?
That's a tricky question. While I acknowledge that English is a very universal language worldwide, and through no small efforts of my country, due to past events, I don't think it's necessary. I really don't. I think if somebody has the ability to speak in English and that's the best way for them to communicate, great. But if there's a candidate who doesn't speak English, but the best way for them to express themselves, to really truly connect with their audience, is in their native language, I think they should do that. We have translating apps. We have software that can listen to something and immediately spit out what it says in whatever language we speak. I think it's more important that the candidate has the opportunity to express themselves truly and completely in the way that they intend than it is that they just speak English.
All right. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Anyway, what's your love language?
Love language. I like all the Romance languages, French and Spanish. I would love to learn more Italian, but for me, I think French sounds the most romantic.
Your turnoff.
My turnoff.
Yeah.
I think my turnoff would just be people who are who don't have empathy for others. People who, I guess, kind of the main character syndrome, but people who can't see the world from another person's point of view. Usually those people will treat other people as less than or as not as important as themselves, and for me that's a huge turnoff. People who can connect with others, people who have empathy, people who have a desire to connect with others, to me that's a huge plus. Big green flag.
All right. Your guilty pleasure.
My guilty pleasure is baking. I love baking, and it's not the most conducive for modeling. And it's probably not the most conducive for pageantry, so I won't be baking this week, but I love making desserts. I love making fudge and cheesecake and biscuits and whatever I can make. Like, I love making sweets.
So you love sweets.
I like sweets in small amounts. That's why I like really, really rich things like fudge.
You love sweets, so how do you maintain your body?
Because I like the ones that you only need this much of, and then you're satisfied because it's so sweet, so good.
All right. So what's your favorite food?
My favorite food here, or my favorite food in general?
In your country.
Oh, my favorite food from my country. It's funny you ask, because now I'm a vegetarian. When I was little, my mom would make fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
She would homemade. She get the fish from the market, and she would make it at home. And I loved that. And I haven't had that in quite some time because I haven't eaten fish in probably 10 years.
So now you love vegetables.
Just vegetables. No, I really like hummus. I'm a big fan. I make a hummus at home, homemade. I take the dried beans and I boil them and I cook them up, and I love anything fresh made, but I love fresh made hummus.
All right. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And one last question.
Sure.
Your message to your co-candidates and as well as to the persons behind your journey.
To my co-candidates and the people behind my training,
Yeah.
I would just say good luck to my co-candidates. Congratulations. It's such an honor, and it's such a huge thing being able to be here representing our countries, representing ourselves, representing the world. And just nothing but gratitude to both them for bringing their A game and for being great examples of international men, and also gratitude for the people who helped get me to this point, the people who prepared me, the people who continue to support me, the people who push me to be a better man today than I was yesterday.
All right.
Nothing but gratitude.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
Thank you so
and
much.
best of
Maraming
luck on your
salamat.
journey to Mr. International 2023.
Thank you.
Thank you.